Dinah. These cans will be gone tomorrow. I'm bringing them to school in the morning. Everyone in school has been saving aluminum cans to raise money for the Rainforest Fund. Whatever that is. I don't know. I don't really get it. Why should I care about the rainforest? The nearest one is about a zillion miles away. What does a bunch of trees I'll probably never even see have to do with me? Besides, if I want to visit an interesting forest, I sure don't have to go halfway around the world.
Hold on to your seat, let's go for a ride. Now that we're here on the other side. Use your imagination and you'll understand. It's an adventure in Wonderland. Every day is something new, with music, rhyme, and a dance or two. It's a curious place with a wonderful crew, and you're never quite sure what they will do. Use your imagination, you'll understand. It's an adventure in Wonderland. Adventure in Wonderland. Adventure in Wonderland.
And so I hereby dedicate this spot as the future site of my royal tennis court. Thank you. And I want you all to know that this tennis court will be for everyone to use. Every third Tuesday from 2 until 2:15 in the afternoon while I'm getting my nails done.
How generous of you, Your Majesty.
Oh, think nothing of it.
Believe me, we do.
And of course, one of you will really be spending lots of time on the tennis court as my official opponent. Rabbit, better get your racket ready.
Me? You don't want me. I'm a terrible tennis player. You beat me every time.
Oh, you catch on fast. And as for the rest of you, you'll be free to come and watch when I hold court. On the tennis court, that is. I may be royal, my loyal subjects, but I'm not just another pretty face. Oh, no. My presence is a menace when I'm playing tennis. Watch me as I serve another ace. It's how you play the game that counts. I've come to this conclusion. I'm a very good sport, but when I'm holding court, I think you better let me win. I'll make that bunny run for his money. I'll send his cottontail into a tailspin. With lots of panache, I'll win every match. I'll even serve the ball when he's not looking. It's how you play the game that counts. I've come to this conclusion. I'm a very good sport, but when I'm holding court, I think you better let me win. The queen is holding court. Now, Tweedles, I want you to follow these plans carefully. I picked this place because it's pretty and because I'll never have to serve with the sun in my eyes. Rabbit, let's go. I've got tennis shoe shopping to do.
Okay, brother. Let's get to work. Well, will you look at this? Take a look, everyone.
What, that little weed?
A weed, indeed. It's a fascinating little plant. Take a look.
I think I recognize it.
Really? This plant?
No, that aftershave you're wearing.
As for the plant, fortunately I carry a book for just this kind of emergency. Field Guide to Wonderland Reptiles and Amphibians. That's not it. Okay. Yes. Field Guide to Wonderland Pizza Parlors. No.
Allow me. Pinniped has been reading this book on Wonderland plants.
Your invisible friend likes books.
Oh, he loves them. However, you can see his lips move when he reads. Now, let's see. Oh, here it is. This plant is called the prickly spotted wonderweed.
Say, I think I've seen this plant before. Didn't it used to grow in that field where they built the Wonderland Mall?
Right, and in the valley where the Wonderland water slide is now.
Listen. The prickly spotted wonderweed once grew in a few very special places, but since they've all been destroyed, the plant is now believed to be extinct.
Actually, it's completely odorless.
Not stink. Extinct. It means something isn't around anymore. Like the dinosaur. When a plant or animal becomes extinct, none of them is left.
Then the book is wrong. There is still one special place where this plant can grow. Right here.
That is until we pave over it to build the Queen's new tennis court.
Wait, maybe the Queen will move her tennis court. After all, she's a reasonable woman.
The Queen. Reasonable. As in willing to listen to reasons why she may be wrong?
Yes. Oh, come now. She can't be that unreasonable. Penapin and I will talk to her. I'm sure she will change her mind.
Forget it.
But, Your Majesty, it's the very last prickly spotted wonderweed in Wonderland. If you put your tennis court over it, its kind will be extinct. Gone forever.
So what? It's a weed. Weeds should be extinct. They take away from the beauty of good plants, like my precious roses.
Look, but it's not the same kind of common weed that pops up in your rose garden. It's a very rare plant. A plant we almost never see. And if you don't change your mind, no one will ever see one again.
Why is that bad? Is it beautiful?
But no, it's not beautiful in the classic sense.
Does it give pretty flowers? Or tasty fruit? Or grow tall enough to sit under on a hot day?
No, not really.
Then it's history.
Oh, but it could be good for something we don't even know about yet. And even if it's not, is it fair to just plow it under?
Hey, life's not fair. And it's about time your little plant learned that. Besides, I don't make the rules. Well, actually, I do, since I am the queen. But that's not the point. The point is, why should I care about some scraggly little weed?
Because, Your Majesty, even weeds have needs.
Oh.
Your Majesty, hear my plea. It's not for me, it's for a tiny weed. It's a real rare find, the last of its breed. So please be kind, even weeds have needs. So please be kind, even weeds have needs. Have you seen it up close? It's really quite alluring, popping out of the ground. It's a miracle occurring, such a special design that grew from a seed. So please be kind, even weeds have needs. Please be kind, even weeds have needs. Your Majesty, if it were up to me, I'd let that weed grow wild and free. It's a real rare find, oh yes indeed. So please be kind, even weeds have needs. Please be kind, even weeds have needs.
Look, I love nature and all that junk just as much as the next queen. But I'm not letting some plain, puny plant stand in the way of progress. Or my need to work on my backhand.
But, Your Majesty...
Oh, but nothing. Tell those tweedles to get busy. I'll be stopping by later to check on their progress. And here, if that little plant is too hard to pull up, they can always use these.
Poor little prickly spotted wonderweed.
1 minute it's happily growing in the forest, and the next minute...
Don't even say it. It's too terrible. It's a fate worse than root rot.
It's too bad she couldn't just build the tennis court somewhere else.
I'll say. In fact, I've got half a mind to tell that to the Queen.
Then you should, after all. Half a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
How true that is. Of course, my other half of mind tells me that disagreeing with the Queen would be a really chuckle-headed thing to do.
Besides, she picked out the place for the court herself. See? X marks the spot where the court has to go. There's nothing we can do to change that.
Are you sure? I think you should check your ex again.
But now the X is in the wrong place.
It's not if you're a certain rare plant.
He's right. If we build the court where the X is now, we're still following orders.
But you'll save the Wonderweed.
If you follow the instructions on the map to the letter.
That's one clever cat.
Wait, where are we going? I thought the tennis court was that way.
No. See the sign?
I know what you're thinking, but this is not the way to the tennis court.
Well, all right.
Right over here.
It's a very big forest.
More to your left, a little too far. Right, and... Oh, stop. Sorry, Your Majesty. So, what do you think, Your Majesty? We're moving right along, huh?
Yes, I guess so. But you know, this place looks different somehow.
Oh, well, that's probably because of the construction, Your Majesty. It makes such a mess, you can hardly recognize the place.
That's right, but look at the map. You can see for yourself they're building right where the X is.
Oh, I see. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at that map more closely.
Lunch break!
Fine. I'll just take a look around by myself.
You can eat that carrot.
Boy, just wait till Rabbit sees that old tennis ball rocketing towards us. Hey! What gives? The sun is in my eyes. I demand an explanation.
Well, if you insist. Crystal? When the sun rises in the sky, rays of light shine down, which under certain conditions, such as when you look up...
No, I meant I picked a shady place for my tennis court, so I would never have to look into the sun. So this can't be the right spot. Let me see that map.
Oh, help me, Fred. Help me, Fred.
Just as I thought. Somebody has messed with my map. No. Is this trick because of that stupid little rare plant? Do you really think I would notice? Do you think I'm a fool?
Do I have to answer that?
Enough! You will unbuild this tennis court, then rebuild it where I ordered it in the first place. Lunch is over. Now get back to work.
Greetings, Walrus. In a bed? Why so down in the dumps?
Well, haven't you heard? The Queen plans to build a tennis court over the prickly spotted wonderweed.
Is that a rare plant?
Oh, yes, indeed. It's so rare it's the only one left. Once it's gone, prickly spotted wonderweeds will be extinct.
Oh, extinct. That would be a shame.
Yes, but what's a walrus and his invisible friend to do? The Queen has decided. It's certainly not our job to question her. Oh, don't you agree, Pinniped?
I think the two of you should think again. Listen to this story. This is a tale of 3 lucky dogs who lived in a beautiful doghouse. The dogs spent the dog days of summer lounging around the lawn and playing fetch and generally living a dog's life. But as time passed, the doghouse started having problems. First, the roof sprang a leak. Somebody should fix that, the dogs said. But nobody thought somebody meant them. Next, they broke the windows. Somebody ought to replace those, the dogs said. But again, nobody would be that somebody. Then termites moved into the walls. Somebody should get rid of those bugs, the dogs all said. But as usual, since each dog thought somebody meant somebody else, None of them so much as lifted a paw to help. And finally, the dogs realized that if nobody will be somebody, everybody loses. So, do you see my point?
Oh, quite so. Excellent story. Well, we just hope we're not too late to tell it to the others. Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome.
Oh, come, Pinniped.
I can't cut it down.
Well, I can't cut it down.
Well, I can't cut it down.
Okay, then we'll have to do it together.
Wait! Stop! Cease and desist! Oh, it's all clear to me now. First the roof leaks, then the windows break, then the termites. Don't you see? It's the same situation. We can't let it happen.
Did he say something about termites?
No. That was just part of the story. But...
Oh, I see. You've been talking to the caterpillar, haven't you?
Yes, and what we realized was that somebody has to stand up for this little plant. And that somebody is us.
Fine, as long as us is you and Pinniped. I don't want the Queen getting any angrier at me than she already is.
Oh, no. Us can't be just 2 or 3. When I say someone must save this plant, I mean everybody in Wonderland.
Everybody? Well, they always say the strength in numbers.
And it is true that this little plant doesn't stand a chance unless somebody stands up for it.
You might even say the plant needs us to root for it.
Oh, yes, I agree, Pinniped. It's a terrible pun. However, it's a good point.
It's time to get together. No more passing the buck. We can surely save this weed with a little bit of luck. There's strength in numbers when you do what's right. If we all stick together, we can win this fight. Everybody be somebody, don't stand around with your faking right. When the fight is right, then we have the might to turn things around and set them right. Get up off your back, it's time to plan our attack. Don't be a slacker, we must fend off the attacker. We all have to take some responsibility. If no one else is going to do it, then why not me? Everybody be somebody, don't stand around with your face getting ruddy. When the fight is right, then we have the might to turn things around and set them right. Everybody be somebody, got to stand tall or you fall for it all. So let's get up and get on the ball.
No, too light. Oh, rabbit. I'm sure. Oh, here it is. Come on. No, too heavy. Oh, of course. I'm sure your Majesty will. Oh, he's just the right. Perfect. Oh, what's that noise? How can I try out my racket with all that racket? Go out and tell who it is. Pipe down. Yes, your Majesty.
The tennis court has got to go. Hey, ho, the tennis court has got to go.
I say, what's going on here?
We're protesting the Queen's tennis court.
You can't be serious.
Normally not, that's true. But in this case, we're making an exception.
Join us, Rabbit.
We are going to save the last prickly spotted wonderweed.
What's going on out here?
2, 4, 6, 8, extinction's really not so great.
Save it, don't hate it. Forget your greed, save the weed. Queen unfair to ugly little plants. What's going on here?
Hello, Your Majesty. This is our official Don't Pick It ticket.
Get it? Don't pick it. As in don't pick, or chop, cut, yank, or snip the last prickly spotted wonderweed.
And pick it, meaning walking around with these signs telling you what we think. Like this.
Hold it! Do you all really feel this strongly about that little plant? And do you all really mean that as long as the plant is around, you don't want me to build my tennis court there? No, we don't want you to build your court there. I see. Well, fine. I respect what you all think. Therefore, I won't ask any of you to chop down that little plant. I'll do it myself. Robin! The Royal Weed Whopper! All right, stand back.
Goodbye, little prickly spotted wonderweed. We hardly knew ye.
Oh, Your Majesty, please, I beg you, before you womp that weed, there's something you should know.
Oh, now what?
You see, Pinniped has done some reading about this plant, and it's a lot more important than it looks.
Look, there's nothing that you can say that will...
Begging your pardon, Your Majesty, but to whom are you speaking?
Pinniped, your invisible friend. Who else would I be talking to?
But Pinniped isn't here. He had to return his books to the library.
Oh, good grief. How am I supposed to know whether your invisible friend is here or not if I can't see him?
Ask him to raise his hand.
Wait. The point is, Pinniped discovered that the flower of this plant is visited by a rare kind of bee, which makes a special kind of honey, which is the favorite food of the rare fuzzy woe gopher.
Fuzzy woe gopher?
Fuzzy woe gopher, whose fur, when he sheds it, is used by a rare bird to make a nest for its babies. And these birds only eat woe bugs.
Oh, so what? Who cares?
Well, you do, because woe bugs eat roses. Your roses.
What?
So you see, if you cut down the last prickly spotted wonderweed...
The rare bees won't be able to make their special honey, which means the woe gophers will soon be gone.
Which means the rare birds won't be able to find woe gopher fur for their nest.
Which means that there won't be any baby birds to eat the rose-munching woe bugs.
Which means your roses will get... well, munched. Hold it. You mean to tell me that scraggly little plant is actually good for my roses?
That's right, Your Majesty. And if you want that weed, you'll want a lot of other things with it.
Think of the forest as a big jigsaw puzzle, and this little plant as one of the pieces. If we lose it, well, a puzzle with a missing piece just isn't as nice, is it?
Well, I never thought of it that way.
Besides, would you rather be remembered as the queen that caused the extinction of the prickly spotted wonderweed?
Or the one who saved it?
I've been thinking maybe this isn't the only spot for my tennis court. I mean, I don't mind getting a little sun in my eyes. After all, I look great in sunglasses. I hereby declare this spot as the official prickly spotted wonderweed wilderness.
Wonderful, Your Majesty. A truly inspired decision. We thank you, they thank you, and the prickly spotted wonderweed thanks you.
And not to mention the fuzzy woe gophers.
Animals, insects, plants, and air all fit together.
I do declare
the prickly spotted wonderweed right over there
fits into a puzzle which is everywhere.
They're all pieces.
Pieces of the puzzle. We're all pieces.
pieces of the puzzle. We save the flowers,
The bushes, the trees.
We might save a plant that can cure a disease.
The sweet smell of honey right under our noses.
and I really like the part about protecting my roses. Pieces.
We're all pieces.
Pieces of the puzzle.
Pieces.
We're all pieces. Pieces of the puzzle. Just take good care of the earth.
You know, Dinah, I guess it is a good idea that our school is raising money for the rainforest. It's sad that just because people think it doesn't have anything to do with them, some plants and animals become extinct. Don't worry, Dinah. I'm sure catnip plants will be around for a long time.